Hello, Skydemon Air Pirates here. We're gonna play Ōkami. Ōkami! Very the thing didn't fall over. Be great. I guess you could say this is a blind playthrough. I mean, I have the original, but I didn't get very far because the Wii remote kind of sucked. I know the concept. Wolf paints the end. No loading. Capcom. Of course, they always made the good games. Hexa Drive. Cryware. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, they're speaking Animalese. There was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked all its to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a many beast, many times its size, and banished them into darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act unearthed an ether of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Begin story. "2006, huh? I'm a little outdated there." Yes. POV? Bite, dig, jump, listen, tackle, Fleetfoot, learn at the dojo. Alright? What else is there? Oh, thank God. I always like to have the voices over the sound effects and the background music kind of low so I don't miss anything. Exit. Yes. Cool. I think that's everything. We gotta look at this again. Celestial brush. Right. New game. Ōkami. Story. Hideki Kayama. It's a spring festival. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled on the grove of a proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of the Orochi, which is 8. Oro is 8. 2 fearsome cave-dwelling beasts. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. Typical. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on its necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside of the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside of the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiromi's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. The white plumed arrow heralded is coming in sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring the secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put it into Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast Cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave is a place that dark evil itself served as Orochi's home as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade vigilantly. And on the sliced well into the moonlit sky, but Orochi's hide was unlike steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death at the face. It was then the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. Of the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village, bearing its fearsome claws. Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The 2 beasts struggled wildly, thrashing into the darkness. Is this where he turned to stone or whatever? Because that's about all I know of the story. Mysterious and terrifying spectacle continued. Shiruni summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Oroshi's flame. As Orochi closed in on Shirinu, their sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Orochi fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by the mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiruni, covered in the gases and mystical coat, dyed crimson, soon exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Orochi refused to give in with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenwardly and released a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead disappeared. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. That's a long story. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into the scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, and his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands unlike a puppet on a string. One by one, Oroshi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Oroshi's broken body collapsed onto the lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse of the plagued villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Orochi had succumbed to Oroshi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiruni was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiruni let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shironi's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened. What is with all these words? Tetsuami. I wish Google would help me out with this. And placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story, for now we are in color. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shironu's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. This is the legendary sword. This is Tatsumi of the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi. No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Dumbass. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. I don't think so. Dumbass. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Ōkami village enjoyed the protection of sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood sprite Sakura. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Ōkami Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and our origin of all that is Amaterasu. They don't have their memories. How delight to see the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Gaze above you and take the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, and never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your power to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Yeah? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Phew, what on earth? You again? Ow, 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 are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Usan. Wandering artist Usan. I'll show you just how great I am. It won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look like that statue from Shironi. He ate him. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? Handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. That made me use my prized sword. Then I came out against you. Yes, please have introductions later. We're kind of in the middle of being destroyed. What's that growling sound, and why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God. Amaratsu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to this world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakura girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit that girl said. If you can cut it down, the village will be restored. But that's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot could happen while you're taking a nap. Okay. Where are we? It's got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. LB changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You're sure gonna be okay? That's an origin mirror. They say your reflection appears on its surface. Your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Oh, that's a save point. Yep, that's a save point. We can always go back and go get stuck or something. Good luck finding high places. It's almost like pilot controls. Have to get used to this. Bone! You tamed a holy bone S. A sacred holy bone. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Good breaststroke of its own soul. River of the Heavens. You mean the fabled Stardust River? Dragon. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaretsu, I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years, having never forgiven you. Oh, forgotten you. Ōkami, see the god of restoration. I have eagerly awaited for this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. In the time has come for you to seek out and reunite all of the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of the stardust. There's a lot of words. Do I have to do it up here? Whee! So pretty! Would help if I hit it, thank you. Is there any over here? Astral pouch. First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Oh, the sword's broken. The sword isn't... I just said that. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Okay, so that's apparently the way. Anything this way? Stuffs. I just randomly took a guess of what it looked like. There it is. Third time's a charm. We know it's there. I know it's there. Give it to me. That's what she said, right? Got it. Bah! I give up. Okay, like the first billion times don't work. See, like a muskrat or something? A mouse? A flying squirrel? What are you? It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword as it was designed to conquer evil. Yeah, don't be such a pain in the butt to be summoned next time. Tishigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that shiny with thing, Majiki. I'm not even gonna say these words. You know, the wolf that fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranu died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiruni and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen the power slash technique myself. How about showing me your stuff off on that boulder over there? Yeah, totally. Let's use my ink as a show-off thing. Totally not the way that I slashed it, but okay. I'll tag along with you till I'm as good as you. No use trying to change my mind. Yeah, you slacker. Ah, yes. I didn't mean to chop the damn tree down. Yay! Lupin and Divine. Earn a cherry tree ring for each item. I keep getting double notifications because I'm on my computer. Can I cut this waterfall in half? Nope. That'd be like, what, a 2-second victory if I could. Meh. I can bark. Hmm. Nice. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, dude. Uh-huh. And monsters running around and all. The village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. All the villagers are statues, aren't they? I think I remember that part. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I guess I gotta learn how to do it first. take that. Yes, Navi. Oh. So it was a thought, because I saw something pink up there. I gotta draw the rest of that, right? I'm supposed to draw the rest of this, aren't I? But what's that pink thing up there? I heard you. Can he not see the orange? Whee! It's toss the old man off the cliff. Nothing will happen. Divine intervention. Village or peach. Return can make your village normal. Feed bag. Seeds. Does Ōkami not like water? Take that as a no. Or Amaterasu not like water? Oh, cute. I love sparrows. I'll avoid you then. Yay. Now let's see about this broken thing here. How do I collect it? Ah, I bet I can take it to that one guy that's hiding that I found earlier. The one that lives here. No? his neighbor. Maybe that house was what I went through? Who do I offer this to? Do I offer to the old man at the top? Or where'd he go? Bless me. Well, who? Okay, what happened if I take this up here then? What do I do with this pot? Can I go into here with it? Nope, it's gone. Will it appear if I leave? It's probably back at the sake place. Yep, it's gone. Hmm. Ah. Candy pouch for holding coins. I see. Lazy sod. He probably went back to sleep. I gotta do it. Me either.
Her power level is under 9,000.
Yes, hello, gameplay mad bros. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Pretty good.
Did my character go to sleep? And I'll steal and learn them. Slacker. So what's your plans for today? Other than chilling with me as your first objective. How do I get that? No plans for the day? I asked what you were doing.
I have no plans, other than fixing my 3DS, but the screws are stripped badly.
Oh, you're the one that left the comment.
Now I can't get 'em out.
Do you have a thick rubber band, possibly? I'm talking like those, the like those thick ones. That's like that. Because you could actually put that into the socket and then put the screwdriver into it, and then it can start turning again.
NOP.
Well, which 3 screws are we talking about? Is it anywhere near like the screen or cartridge slots, something of that nature? Because you could easily break them, but that would depend on if it's like by anything else. Because you can break certain ones, like corner ones, because that's nowhere near anything valuable. And the other screws can pretty much just hold the stupid thing together. Just be sure and put like a little orange dot of paint in there just so you know which screws are broken. At least that's what I do.
I've tried with a thin one, didn't work. Don't have a thick one though, I'll to look for one.
Yeah, you need a thick one because a thin one won't work. Because it's kind of like what a washer is with 2 metal parts. It keeps the parts gripped together. So you need a rubber band to shove in there. You know, that's what she said. And that's what will grip onto the screw so you can go about and spin it.
No, it's in the area with the battery.
Well, if you remove the battery, then it wouldn't be too bad. Stopping the world just to help you fix your 3DS the best I can, because, well, I honestly stopped enjoying fixing those stupid things. It's the only thing I can suggest is just a giant rubber band at this point until you're able to open the 3DS. It is 4:40 in the morning. I am legitly tired, but I'm sticking around because apparently you need my help. I'm trying to think of what else you could use. I would say a washer, but that's way too thick. That's why you need a rubber band, because it's thin enough and flexible enough to bend down into one of those holes. That's what she said. I'll say it before anybody else does. If it wasn't near the battery area...
Yay, thanks for your help.
If it wasn't near the battery area, I would suggest WD-40. But because it's by the battery port...
It's fine.
It would cause a fire. You know what might...
I'll figure it out tomorrow.
What might work is if you have duct tape, you can have the sticky side facing the screw, and then try that. You know, not a huge piece to make it all catch everywhere, but just a tiny sliver. You could try that, because then it would actually stick to the screw. Just make sure that there's enough on the sides where you can pull it out. So that's a secondary thought.
Damn it. I was gonna say that's what she said.
Hey, I'm an interesting person, and once you get to know me, all right? Like and subscribe, right? No, you don't have to. So yeah, that's the only two things I could think of. Would be the giant rubber band or a small sliver of duct tape. Actually, if you have a Wiimote like this, you could use the strap. Where's the camera? Right there. You could use the strap, but it might damage the strap, and no one uses the strap anyway. But yeah, that's another thought. You know, something that can grip onto the head of the screw.
Yay, I was thinking of duct tape.
Yeah. Don't make it like a huge thing either. But yeah, those are my other suggestions, but if you can grab hold of a rubber band, then that's your best option. So yeah. Is there anything else? Because I'm thinking about shutting this off because it's like super late. And honestly, I'm sick. I really shouldn't be playing. I just wanted to play this because I bought this like last week and I never got the chance to sit down to play it. That's about the farthest I've gotten the Wii game too.
Wiimote strap is an interesting idea.
Well, it's flexible enough, and it's interwoven. It's very hard to puncture. That's what she said. But yeah, it is a thought, especially if it's the bigger ones, or the bigger holes. That's what she said. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's so damn late, and my mind is so out of there. I'm actually in the mood to play Zelda. I'm always in the mood to play Zelda. But I need new puzzles. Alright. Do you have any other questions? Because, like I said, I'm gonna kill this stream. Do you have any paracord? Or, thick cloth?
Nay, you can take your rest. Nice game too. Have a nice day tomorrow.
Paracord might do it if you split it in half. Like, legit, cut it in half. That would definitely work. Or if you have, like, a very thick cloth. That's another one. It has to be, like, almost canvas thick, though. So, I offered, like, 5 ideas to you, and it's so late in the morning. How about that? Alright, well, good luck on getting those broken screws out. You know where to find me if you need any more ideas, because I'll just keep thinking them up for you if you need any help. Alright, good luck to you. God bless. All this stuff. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff that nobody cares about because YouTube is a pain in the butt. And if they weren't a pain in the butt, then we wouldn't have to throw this garbage in your face all the time of like, subscribe, hit the bell, and sacrifice to the holy crackhead that's in California. Because that's exactly how it feels like nowadays with their new terms of services and bullcrap. And I'm sure I don't have to go and emphasize more on that. So with that, I'll see you guys next time in the moment certain and tomorrow is uncertain.